I've got 8 tips of Vantage to make sure you're utilising her kit to its maximum potential. If you stick around till the end, I've also got a little bonus tip, so let's get into it. Tip number 1. Use your passive before you engage. So let's say you see some enemies and then you decide with your squad that you might want to take that fight. So what you should do is try and get line of sight with one of the enemies and use your passive and look at them, and that allows you to see what legend they've got, how many people are in the squad, and what armors they all have. This can help you decide if the fight is a good idea. For example, if they all have purple and you have white, it's probably not a good idea, but if it's the other way around, then go for it, you know. Tip number 2. Carrying a marksman weapon or a longbow. This may seem pointless since you already have a sniper as your ultimate, but hear me out here. So if you tag someone with your ultimate, instead of wasting more ultimate shots shooting them again, you can save your shots for later by switching to your other marksman or longbow. Try and get some easy buff damage on them, as for 10 seconds after you hit someone with your ult, you have 15% buffed damage on that person. So you do 15% more damage. And so do your teammates. So call out to your teammates, you know, shoot this person. Tip number 3, throw Echo close to the ground. When trying to push up on enemies with Echo, you should try and throw Echo as close to the ground as you can, as when you jump, your gun goes away until you hit the ground again. So if you throw Echo really high up into the air, you'll reach Echo, then you'll fall down without your gun out, and that's lots of time to fall with no gun, and enemies can easily beam you without you being able to beam them back. There is a way around this if you do throw Echo up high. If you hit the crouch button just before you reach Echo, you'll sort of cancel the jump midair, and you'll also pull your gun out before you hit the ground. You can also conserve momentum from your jump this way. Tip number 4, vertical movement with Echo. So Echo is able to be thrown 40 meters in any direction, including upwards. So if you throw Echo directly up, this allows you to cover a lot of distance vertically very fast, letting you get high ground on your enemies or pushing on enemies that are on high ground above you. Tip number 5, using ultimate accelerants. One ultimate accelerant will charge 2 shots of your ultimate, so it's a good idea to carry around one in case you used up all your shots and you need to tag someone really quick. You can also use a charge tower on King's Canyon to regain all your shots, but obviously you're not always going to be on King's Canyon. But yeah, it's a good idea to carry around an ultimate accelerant. Tip number 6, holding your tactical button. So if Echo isn't out and you need to move somewhere quickly, don't press it and then wait for Echo to get there and then hold it and then jump. You just hold it, that will throw Echo out and it will start charging the jump as Echo is flying out, and then as soon as Echo reaches the location that you've sent it to, you will jump there. So this allows you to jump much quicker, to push up onto enemies and just move around the map quicker, and it's just a thing that will make your game smoother overall. Tip number 7, laser sight on ult. When you use your ultimate, there is a very visible laser sight on it, so the enemies will know if you're aiming at them. So to compensate for that, don't hover over them waiting to shoot. So if you aim at an enemy, they will know you're looking at them. So you either have to shoot straight away or don't aim at them. This is another reason why you need to carry around another marksman weapon, so you can aim at them without them knowing, and when you do shoot them, they will know where you are. So a good way to counter that is once you've shot them, use Echo to quickly relocate to a different position of cover, and then you can take more shots with your other sniper weapon or more shots with your ultimate or something, and then they'll have to keep on seeing where you are after healing, and it can get very confusing for them. Tip number 8, you can zoom in without having a weapon in your hand. If you don't have a weapon in your hand, you press the aim down sights button. There's a 3x zoom and it has the little passive thing on it so you can see enemies and what armors they have. This can really help if your ultimate is out of charge and you don't have another long ranged weapon, or say you have a G7 scout but you've only got a 2x on it because at the start of the game you haven't found a 3x yet, but you want to get a bit of a better look at the enemies, so you can use this tip and see them better, see where they all are and call out to your team. Bonus tip time. You can use your passive to shoot enemies through Bangalore smoke. This is a very niche tip, so it's why it's not a full tip, and it's not perfect as you have to, as there's the box around the enemies, there's like the 2 lines either side of them. You have to just sort of aim in the middle of that box and hope that you hit them, but I've used it before and it can really help. I've actually downed someone with this before and it feels cool to do. It can really help when it matters. Thank you for watching, make sure to like the video and subscribe if you enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one.